Hey, it's Randy Cheever. It's sunrise. Getting ready to go. Well, good morning. It's Randy Cheever out here in Arizona just before sunrise. Sunday morning, August 8th. My wife's birthday today. She's still sleeping. It's about 5:30 in the morning, 5:20. The only time of the day where there's a little coolness to the air. A little humid today. I know I had a comment on my last couple videos about humidity, probably from people in other parts of the country that laugh at our humidity, but for us, it's a lot. Anyway, wanted to get out this morning before it got hot. It's been really hot lately. We've been back in the 108s, 109 range, and just not good motorcycle weather. You could ride in it if you like, but that all aside, I'd like to have a shout out to my brothers Anthony and Bobby, who are in Sturgis right now. Hope you're having a good time and getting some good video. Got Anthony set up with his GoPro here this last week, and hopefully that's all working out good for him. They're gonna go all over the place, and I don't envy him. I do envy him. I wish I had the time and the wherewithal to go do that this week, but I'm working and taking care of business, so that is what it is. I have not been to Sturgis since the mid-90s, and there's about 400,000 people there the last time I went, and it was pretty crowded. It was a good ride as always. I'll tell you how long ago that was that I did it on my 84 FXR, so that's some time ago, and it was very crowded, and the weather was good that year. I went in 1987, and the weather rained the whole time I was there. That was a pretty miserable trip. I mean, it was fun, it was good memories, but I don't think I'd want to relive the thousands of miles in the rain that trip provided. But I've been watching some video of people in Sturgis, and it looks like it's getting pretty crowded. I guess they're predicting 700,000 this year. I don't know where they put all those people. I used to stay out at Spearfish, and that was like 19 miles out of Sturgis, and it used to be quiet out there at night, but the last time I was there, it was just like being in town. There was just so many people around. So there was gridlock on Main Street, and the next two streets over, it was quite crowded. I went to Sturgis once, and my first time in 1981, and there was about 25,000 people there, and we ended up camping in somebody's front yard, which is I imagine things have changed quite a bit since then. And the local church was doing a pancake breakfast for free, and you know, it was really a lot of fun. You know, got to go see Mount Rushmore, and the one thing I've never done when I was there is I never got to see Devil's Tower. I don't know why we didn't go there, but we didn't. I've ridden through Deadwood and Spearfish Canyon. That was a cool ride. Went through Nebraska the first year, and hard to believe a place that gets 20 below in the winter can be 104 degrees in August, but there it is. And that was in 1981. Did that on my brand new at the time 1981 FXE, bright red with silly ass four-bend pullbacks that were stock back then, and actually it was a pretty comfortable bike. Had not much trouble with it at all. I mean, it was relatively new. I had 3,000 miles on it when I left, and had 6,000 when I got back. And yes, you could ride a shovelhead. People say, oh, you rode that old bike that far? Well, back then it wasn't an old bike, it was a new bike. So, but that was a fun trip. Went again in '82, and went with some friends from Colorado, and one dude riding a panhead chopper, and we were on our way back, and it sounded like it was a paint shaker full of rocks, and it blew up right next to me, and we had to arrange for him to get back. And Sidney, Nebraska, sitting there on the side of the road, we gave him all the money we could afford him, and his old lady sitting there on the side of the road waiting for the truck. Both of us had to work and get back, so we left him with a motel room and enough money to eat and drink a little bit. And the next day, next morning, he was picked up by his brother, and it all worked out good, except for the panhead, which was pretty much trash at that point. The lower end was sloppy, and the top end, the piston slap, it just beat itself to death, and 80 miles an hour on a panhead with a rattly motor was its demise. But good memories, and those two friends are still around, and one is my age and one's a little younger, but my friend Vinny up in Colorado, he's still riding. He's got his old 68 shovelhead still, and he's got a later model Heritage, I say later model, 2008 or 9 that he got, that he rides. And he's also got an old 32 Ford Highboy Roadster, which is very cool. The man always has had the golden touch. Anything he touched was great. Anyway, the sun's starting to come up out here, out on the 202. Again, the sun rises here. I guess there's still some smoke and crap in the air from all the fires around the country. Kind of sad how that's happening. But anyway, we get a little color in our sunrise. You catch a little bit of the Salt River over there. This used to all be river bottom here. They built the 202 freeway through here and channeled the river and all that good stuff for the 3 times a year that it runs. And there's the sun peeking over the mountains out there, over by the Superstitions. And it's going to get really bright here in a second. I've got my smoke shield on my helmet, and it's still very bright. One thing about polarized screens, it doesn't allow your transition glasses to adjust unless you got the screen open. Fair amount of cars out here for early in the morning. I do love riding out here in the mornings. Take some of the traffic off of the roads, and just nice to be out. Hope you all had a good week, and if you're not going to Sturgis, I've been also reading about this world's largest poker run. People making some serious miles on that. Again, I wish I could be out there myself, but just responsibilities. Still crazy busy at work. It's pretty amazing actually how busy it is. You know, things being what they are in the world, people are buying copy machines. I bet you that guy's got some cool stuff in that trailer there. I'll bet you he's got some off-road vehicles headed out. Oh, cops got somebody. Salt River Bridge, the gateway to out of town. Didn't have any rain this week. It's supposed to be some next week. and we had 110, 113 earlier in the week. That was brutal. But, this is the time of the year when I get really sick of the heat. August is the worst month, in my opinion, out here in Arizona. It's hot, it's humid, and it doesn't really cool off much. I think this is the cool part of the day, and it's probably about 88, 89 right now. Street Bob's running good, as always. Enjoying the sounds of my Vance & Hines pipes and the new Screaming Eagle air cleaner setup, high flow air cleaner setup. That the 114's run good right out of the box, stock and quiet, but it kind of adds, again, this whole stage one adds a lot to it. Very cool bike. I imagine they're still selling these things like crazy. Anyway, I'm going to do some more riding this morning. I'm going to cut this part off, and I'll be back with more in a little while. This is Randy T-Bird. I'll be back soon. Hey, it's Randy T-Bird back here on the return leg of my ride this morning. Again, I want to wish a happy birthday to my lovely wife. Happy birthday, Jenny. Just out this morning enjoying this weather, the cool weather part of the day. Headed home now, but should be a real good day. A little warm, but what are you gonna do? That Red Mountain looking good over there. Just another fun day to ride. I can't wait for it to cool off a little bit here, and maybe a month and a half or so, we should start getting towards what we call fall, which is 100 degrees or less for a couple months, and then in November it finally cools off. But that's what we live for, is that time of the year. So we put up with this god-awful heat for 3 months a year, 3.5 months, sometimes 4. Red light again. I think I've hit every red light on the way here so far. But traffic's not bad this morning. Nice clear day. And I hope you guys are getting out and getting something done today, getting good ride out, and all of you is going to Sturgis, as I talked about earlier. Hope you're having a good time and staying safe. Saw a picture yesterday that people like shoulder to shoulder downtown. A lot of people there. Maybe another time. Actually, I try to avoid the crowds anymore, and just like to get out into nature. I'm really hoping to get somewhere this year, but responsibilities, time have been an issue lately. But you know, one of these times I'll be out riding some beautiful countryside, other than the areas that I'm riding in now. Guys are looking good. Another shot of Red Mountain there. There's a subdivision somewhere over there behind that mountain. Must be a great view. Wake up in the morning, look out your window and see that. Anyway, this is Randy T-Bird out here in beautiful sunny Arizona. And I want to thank you all for subscribing. I'm sitting at 599 this morning. It's been going up and down and up and down and up and down. I'd love to break that 600 threshold. That would be incredible. But if not, I'll wait. I'm patient. Other people I know would disagree with that, but for the most part, I'm patient. So, again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Share my videos, like my videos. I try to record a video every weekend, and every now and then I'll throw something else in. And I think it's probably time for another update on my bike, and I'll probably do that either later today or sometime tomorrow in the evening. So anyway, Randy T-Bird out here in Arizona. You all have a good one. Bye.